Welcome to Teaching Truth. Yesterday in our reflections as part of our looking at the 9 lessons and carols, we were thinking about the names which the prophet Isaiah attributed to Jesus, the one who hundreds of years later would be born in Bethlehem. And we are diving into the prophecy of Isaiah once again today, into Isaiah chapter 11, to think further about the peace which this one who would be born would bring. If you have your Bible, I invite you to open it, if you can, at Isaiah chapter 11, and we're going to read the 4th lesson together. Like a branch that sprouts from a stump, someone from David's family will someday be king. The Spirit of the Lord will be with him to give him understanding, wisdom, and insight. He will be powerful and he will know and honor the Lord. His greatest joy will be to obey the Lord. This king won't judge by appearances or listen to rumors. The poor and the needy will be treated with fairness and with justice. His word will be law everywhere in the land, and criminals will be put to death. Honesty and fairness will be his royal robes. Leopards will lie down with young goats, and wolves will rest with lambs. Calves and lions will eat together and be cared for by little children. Cows and bears will share the same pasture. Their young will rest side by side. Lions and oxen will both eat straw. Little children will play near snake holes. They will stick their hands into dens of poisonous snakes and never be hurt. Nothing harmful will take place on the Lord's holy mountain. Just as water fills the sea, the land will be filled with people who know and honor the Lord. Thanks be to God for his word. What's going on in this 4th lesson in the 9 lessons and carols? Well, here the prophet Isaiah imagines a person emerging from the people of Israel who will transform the community. And note what he says, someone from David's family. In other words, he's linking the birth, the family line, as it were, of Jesus back to David. That person will be close to God and will bring justice and equality for the people of God. There will be no more war or destruction. And the prophet goes on to sketch for us, if you will, a picture of what that will be like by imagining predator animals and prey existing together without harming each other. Leopards will lie down with young goats. Just picture a leopard and picture an innocent young goat. Just picture them lying together peacefully in a field. Wolves will rest with lambs. Ferocious wolves with sharp teeth lying down together with innocent little woolly lambs. This is the picture the prophet Isaiah is bringing, a picture of quiet peace. Calves and lions will eat together. Calves, small, innocent. Lions, fearful animals, if you see one, eating together. And be cared for by little children. Can you just imagine the picture of a little boy or a little girl just sitting down and stroking a lion and stroking a calf and just feeding them. This is the picture which Isaiah is seeking to sketch out for us in the 11th chapter of his prophetic message. Cows and bears will share the same pasture. You just picture a field in the countryside where cows and bears would be together. This is again the picture which Isaiah is painting of their young resting side by side, lions and oxen eating straw, little children playing near snake holes, sticking their hands into dens of poisonous snakes. Not even an adult with an ounce of sense would put their hand into a snake hole where there's poisonous snakes. And yet, the prophet Isaiah here is talking of little innocent children near snake holes, just putting their hands in where the poisonous snakes are and not being hurt. Nothing harmful will take place on the Lord's holy mountain. This is the peace which Isaiah the prophet seeks to describe in relation to the Prince of Peace who would come. This passage in 9 Lessons and Carols is chosen as the 4th lesson because it's a description of the world which Jesus makes possible, that peaceful world where things can coexist together in harmony if we believe in him and live our lives according to his will. He is the one who brings peace, and he, says the Bible, is our peace.